Greetings. This time not from the woods, but with a tarot that's called Forest of Enchantment Tarot. And she has the Victorian Fairy Tarot. Maybe I'm... It's called like Victorian Fairy Tarot, I think. But maybe everybody knows it. And I have been thinking too long, so I couldn't buy it. But then afterwards, this came out, and I definitely decided that this time I will buy it. And actually, this picture, which is the Judgment card, made my decision 100% sure, because it's amazing. So it's really like they not judge you, they assess you. And all the cards and all the pictures are not perfect, but there is a warmth in it. And not all cards, yeah, actually, not all cards. And something authentic. Although you could think that this is kind of, I don't know whether the word is correct, but sugary, kind of new agey in a bad way, tarot, but it isn't. So this is a self-reflection reading, and actually this is a ladder, and the ladder is a diagnostic tool, the ladder layout. And this is something I learned from Kathleen Matthews' Lenormand book, because I use the Lenormand decks as well. So this is actually answers the question, what is it, where I am? What is it? What is it? The two other positions are, they come from the old tradition of card reading, because we move from left to right in the old tradition. This is a vertical thing, and I saw that I want to advise cards as well. And since we move from left to right, the card that's in front of us and blocking the way, it's the card that blocks us. And something that pushes us in that direction, so forward, that helps us, supports. So, what blocks and what supports us? What supports us? So, and this card is the bottom card. After shuffling the deck and getting these cards for the layout, I just take the bottom card, and this comes from my learning the Marseille Tarot from the amazing book by Yoav Bandov. Open reading. I would recommend anybody, if somebody actually would like to learn the Marseille. Well, anyway, so the ladder. It's usually going down the ladder, but sometimes I just summarize the three cards. But somehow this is kind of going down or even up the ladder. So here we have the card that's the Seeker. In traditional tarot, it is the Queen. Seeker of Spades. So in traditional tarot, it's, as you can see, the Queen of Wands. And behind all these cards, each card has a story. And the story here that the Seeker, let's call her Witch, goes into the woods at night to find this magical flower that actually opens its petals at this very moment. So what does it mean? It means that finding something new, seeking something new, not being afraid to try out something new. Maybe this last sentence is what it is. And this is actually something that is very much, I can relate to this very much, because in my life it's happening constantly, like I am this magical flower and opening my petals. Wow. Then this is Major Arcana card, Major Arcanum, and the Council of Animals, the 20th card, and as we know, this is the Judgment card. And as I told you, this is the assessment. So I definitely feel that I go through some kind of assessment. They try me, and I have some quite big troubles. I don't know. So, well, that's a trial, definitely. And I feel that it's not just something happens and some accident, by accident, or it's somehow I feel that it wants me to push to my limits and get out of my not only comfort zone, but about out of my image about myself. And yeah, it's not just for this week. I don't like really weekly readings. I don't like it. Looking at the cards just for a week, I always think that these weekly readings about I'm tapping into a process. It's kind of a snapshot. Where is this process now? So now we have this card which tells that don't be afraid to try out new things. I am actually assessed. But here we have the sun. Again, Major Arcana card. And it's the dawn. So it tells me that something begins to unfold in my life. And it's something positive. But it's still in the enchanted forest. So in the enchanted forest, there is no such thing as safety in terms of, what we are used to in our society, in Western society. Everything can happen. You never know. But still, it's the sun. So what blocks us, or me, because I always do these readings like about me and all those people who think that it resonates with them because they are somewhere in their life and somehow in this situation. That this reading makes them think and feel something and realizing that yes, that is happening in my life. Well, 5 of challenges in traditional tarot. It is the lucky card for me, which is the 5 of swords. And the sentence which is given for this card, where the author summarizes the 5 cards, is that choose your battles. So it is something, especially with these cards together, that I shouldn't give up this struggle. I want to do it in a good way. I have this expectation that I want to win or be a better example of myself, better form. So this constant trying to be clever, trying to do marketing, trying to survive. It's a struggle. So just forget about it. And again, don't run, or rather, do not how to say, try this, try that. So this state without calmness and depth. So this is not a good direction. And then what supports us is Black Shark, which is the Death card. So definitely you shouldn't run away. In this deck, for me, this card is about fears. And whether you look into the eyes of this black dog or black wolf, or you run away. And it tells me that I should look into the eyes, or maybe see myself. It's a very deep reading for me, because maybe this is the second year I just lost. I do not count anymore the months where I definitely made a big change and happened to me at the body level, emotional level, relationship level, thinking about my future. I am 53, which is, well, it's an interesting age. And this is a kind of a reassurance that it won't be easy. It isn't easy. 5 of Visions, 5 of Cups, yeah? So there is definitely the feeling of loss, but this reading tells me that you have the faith with TH, sorry for my pronunciation, and you have the strength and self-confidence, and you can actually go through this process, and at the end there will be some sunshine. So you can't imagine what will be the end product of this transformation. But it gives me some, not hope, it's not a good word, some, it helps me to feel again that I am identical with myself. We are talking about dissociation. I won't talk about it. It's a psychological term. If you haven't experienced this, then yeah, it's good for you. So anyway, it's quite a deep reading, and once in a while you have these deep readings, and I actually did not expect, when I chose this deck, to have such a deep reading. But it helped me. I hope it helped you as well. And if you like it, please like it, or share, and or subscribe, and it will help me to bring all this stuff out. Maybe it could help other people, and maybe arriving in their life the right moment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.